matchup. We'll see the Chicago Cubs as they play against the Washington Nationals. The MLB, only on 2K Sports.
Looking to have his best stuff today, Carlos Zambrano will trudge to the hill. Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Gary Thorne, John Crockett, Steve Phillips. Here in our nation's capital for today's game, the home of the Nationals. Steven Strasburg, he is the starting pitcher. As he gets into this Cub lineup, Steve, what are we talking about strategy-wise?
Steven Strasburg has the kind of stuff that when you create a player in a video game, that's what you're looking for. A fastball at 100 miles per hour, one of the best curveballs you've ever seen, and deception on a changeup and movement that I've never seen before. He's a freak.
Here's the lineup for the Cubbies. So who are you looking at, John?
Another great young player in Major League Baseball, Starlin Castro. Can cover ground, great throwing arm. Plus, he has the ability to put the ball in play and do something offensively. He's still figuring out the offensive part of the game. He will hit for average. Someday his power might go up. But I tell you, in this game today, look for him to be a star.
And it's Kosuke Fukudome at the plate. He's leadoff man in our game. Strasburg gets set and delivers to left center. Well, that's a good start. First batter, first hit.
Well, you can't ask for a better way to start the inning. A leadoff double. Now big things can happen.
Here's a look at how the Nationals will line up on the defense. Thoughts, John? Anybody standing up?
Well, Nyjer Morgan's a highlight film in the good and the bad. He can make an outstanding play, and then he can boot the routine play. He's a guy that hasn't shown much consistency defensively, but once he figures it out and slows the game down, he can be an asset to his team.
Fukudome's at second. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Castro grounds it. Espinosa's there. Out. And so Castro retired.
Good piece of situational hitting right there. Man on second. You got to get him to third. Even with the out, he does it. Good piece of baseball.
And here's Marlon Byrd.
A guy that bounced around from a couple teams. Marlon Byrd is a guy that finally has established himself as an everyday player and a great contributor to his team.
And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Strasburg, 0-1. And for Marlon Byrd, he's always been a good contact hitter. Now he's getting that average up around 300. That's a big acquisition for the Cubs, John.
You know, and real progress for Byrd, because when he first got to the big leagues, he struggled swinging the bat a little bit, but he's worked very, very hard at it, made some adjustments, and gotten on track.
It's hit foul by Byrd. He makes contact, line drive. 2 away.
This ball scorched right at the second baseman, but he showed quick reflexes to be able to make the play.
And Aramis Ramirez stands in. 2 down. He's got a .266 career number against the Nationals. That one's wide. Strasburg missing. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
Trying to get the ground ball out, you throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
He's ready. Now the 2-0. Lined right at the second baseman. Espinosa on the out. Strasburg, wow, great inning as he held him down. Works his way out of the first inning without allowing anyone to score. And the Nationals getting ready to start this one off. We've got Carlos Zambrano out on the mound. Chicago's got him starting in this one. So, Steve, what's in store for these Washington hitters from him today?
Well, it's all about emotional control for Carlos Zambrano. When his emotions are under control, his body and delivery are under control, and he can throw pitches for strikes. And when he does, he's got a fastball with great movement and an exceptional slider. Gets a lot of ground ball outs.
Got him on the splitter. One away.
Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
Now we have a moment to take a look at the lineup for the Nationals. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Jason Worth is definitely a game changer, not only with his bat, but with his glove and with his ability to run the bases. You won't see many guys that go first to third or second to home better than Jason Worth. A very big, versatile, athletic outfielder. Guy can do a lot of things to help you win.
1 out, nobody on. And Zambrano gets it by. Called strike 0-1.
Well, the Cubs had great expectations going into the 2010 season, but nothing went right. They ended up losing their manager in Lou Piniella. Mike Quade comes in. They trade away Derek Lee and started this process of flipping the roster.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the cutter that time. 2 down.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it. You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact, but when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
And it's Ryan Zimmerman now. A sign of the disturbance for the Cubs last year, Steve. Only Bird played 150 games. You had to check the scorecard.
I mean, you know, I had some health problems for sure, and some young players, though, getting opportunities. I mean, Tyler Colvin, Starlin Castro, some good young players starting to break in for the Cubbies.
Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. His career record, 4-20 against Carlos Zambrano. Here's the 1-0. Low. Zimmerman not offering. Here it comes. 2-0. Good action to that cutter. Called strike. 2-1.
Listen, he's not one to get too fancy. 2-1 count. He's going to come with a fastball. I'm betting on it.
And Zambrano sends the 2-1. And it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Zimmerman will be looking here for something in his power zone.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
Line drive out of play down the right side. That's going to be a call, ball 4, putting him on.
That's good plate discipline by the hitter right there. Waiting the pitcher out, forcing to throw it over.
Well, you just saw a great deal of plate discipline right there on the hitter. Maybe a little fatigue on the pitcher's part. They're not used to throwing that many pitches in one at-bat, but the hitter wins it and gets that base on balls.
And it's Adam LaRoche in the box now. Two outs and a man on first. He delivers. Splitter just misses. 1-0. His career average, an even 300 against Carlos Zambrano. Oh, Zimmerman, here we go.
Strike 1.
And his throw, he is out. Great throw. And they're held in check here in this half inning. Nobody on the board yet here in Washington. And if you've just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. Pitch on the way. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, Gary, now that he's ahead in the count, it's probably a good time to go to the changeup.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out.
A long run for the left fielder. He crosses over into foul territory, aware of where the wall is, but able to pull it in and make the play.
And Alfonso Soriano to bat.
Well, they needed a little extra speed out there to cover the bases, potentially steal a base. Let's see if this added speed pays off. Now, for the Nationals, you're just trying to grade progress. And in 2010, they got some of that progress, playing much better at home, finally above 500.
Ball one started off the at-bat. It's 1-0. That record last year was 41-40 at home. They had only 33 wins at home the year before.
So they are getting better, and I think the fans...
Hit sharply towards the hole, and the catch by Zimmerman. Giovanni Soto comes up 2 away. He's at an even 200 lifetime against the Nationals. That one's wide. Strasburg missing. Swing and a miss. Soto not making contact there. That's going to even up the count.
Well, he recognized that two-seamer. It seemed like his timing was right there, but he tried to turn on it and just came up empty.
Here's the 1-1. And he watches that one sail high. Ball 2.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Four-seam fastball up in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Soto not making contact there. That's going to even up the count. The 2-2 pitch. That's hit foul by Soto. Soto fouls off another.
Well, this is one of these epic battles that you just love to see. A pitcher who's not giving in, not throwing anything over the center of the plate, and a hitter who's worked the count even, fouling a tough pitch off to stay alive.
Well, that half inning came to a close. A strikeout ended it. Nothing doing here in this half inning. Nobody on the board. Nationals Park. It's Adam LaRoche to lead it off. A smash between short and third, and it's caught by Ramirez. So with one down, let's watch Jason Worth.
Well, a strange season for Carlos Zambrano. He was a starter, he was a reliever, and then he was back to being a starter. But late in the season, to me, he learned how to pitch. He didn't have that 95, 96 overpowering fastball, so he had to locate better, and that's what he did, and had success late in the season.
Zambrano with the delivery. First pitch is a cutter, looked at 0-1. John was talking about how Zambrano got bounced around as far as his job as a pitcher. Steve, it looks like the starting role, though, is back for him if he continues the way he finished.
And that's where he belongs. He's a starting pitcher. He needs to control his emotions. Now, they got a new pitching coach there in Chicago. He needs to form a good relationship and keep himself under control, because when his emotions are under control, so is his delivery.
And Worth will take it down low for a ball.
This cut fastball is a very effective pitch for this guy because it allows him to set up all of his other pitches.
And Zambrano sends the 2-1. 2-1 delivery of fastball, taken for a call, strike 2.
Well, he doesn't want to lose him. A 2-2 count. He's going to go right at him. You've got a good fastball. This is the time to use it.
Two on the way. Now it's popped up behind home plate. Had a look at that one, but can't come up with it. Worth in a battle here, fouling it off.
Well, all you can do right now on a 2-2 count, you know the pitcher can strike you out, is battle and put the ball in play any way you can. The fact that he fouled that pitch off lets you know that he's seeing it well.
Oh, and Jason Worth doesn't pull the trigger. He takes that strike 3.
That went in on the hitter's hands. He realized he had no chance. He would have just broken his bat if he swung at it.
And here's Rick Ankiel. Lifetime only a 125 hitter off Carlos Zambrano. Two outs and nobody on. Zambrano with the delivery. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
In order to throw that fastball away from the hitter, you have to get great extension out in front. Nice job of pitching.
Strike 2 now with no balls and 2 strikes. Ankiel needs to protect the strike zone. And Rick Ankiel comes up empty. Took the cut, but he didn't catch up to it. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. Nobody on the board yet here in Washington. And conditions here this afternoon pretty nice. Few clouds overhead. And Rodriguez is calling for the pitch. And Strasburg can't get him to swing at that one. It's going to be a little bit low.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. Drilled towards the hole, and LaRoche makes the play.
Well, he hit this one on the screws, but luckily the first baseman had it positioned properly and had the big old glove over there to get him out.
Zambrano at the plate. One out, bases empty. Swing and a rocket toward short. And the catch by Zimmerman.
Boy, it's different when you're playing third base. It's one thing if the ball comes at you fast and you're a hitter because you expect it. It's hard to read it off the bat. You have to have great reactions. That's a great play.
Base is empty with 2 outs. Here's the first pitch to Fukudelmi. Ground ball played by Zimmerman. And it gets through. Great swing today. Now 2 hits.
Well, this pitcher was cruising along in this inning and not a lot of difficulty so far. Loses concentration for just 1 second, and now a runner in scoring position. He's got to work.
Two outs and a runner on second. Here's the pitch to Cast. Hit up the middle. Espinosa gets there. Throws on to first. Side is retired. And another good-looking 3 outs delivered by Strasburg. No runs allowed through 3. And coming up, we'll see the Nationals. And it's Ivan Rodriguez to lead us off. Nope, that one not in there. Zambrano misses.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
Here's the delivery. 1-0 is a fastball that runs away. 2-0. Sliders waved at and missed that time. 2-1.
Well, this one here was no doubt about it. The late break on that slider. I mean, what a devastating pitch, and the hitter just couldn't catch up.
The 2-1. And that swung on and hit. There's Bird. And that gets down for a base hit. There's Danny Espinosa stepping in.
Well, the first thing you have to do if you want to score runs is get a base hit. They finally got that hit. Now let's see if they can bring him around.
Runner on first. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Zambrano. 0-1.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
The pitch. Swing and a hot shot. That's one. Decides not to try for the double play. Hangs on to it. Well, you got to like what's going on there. Let's take a look at that one again.
Well, outstanding play. Everybody moving in unison.
And Strasburg's in the box. I think with one out here, Steve, we might see him bunt.
Well, with the pitcher coming up, I think you have to expect they're going to sacrifice him over.
One out. Runner on at first. Zambrano with the delivery. He bunts the ball. And that's in plenty of time for the out.
Now listen, pitchers don't hit the ball as well as position players do, but you can still impact the game with productive outs. Good bunt.
And boy, will he be happy if that comes around to score.
That's going to make the manager very happy right there.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. First pitch to him. Morgan hits the ground ball. Castro will corral it. Safe at first. He's in there. Not quite getting it. It's time to get it done for Washington right now. And Desmond is in the batter's box. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Runners at first and third with 2 away. First pitch, here it comes. And Zambrano's pitch too low, taken for a ball.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
The 1-0 now. Hit in the air, in right, foul territory. And that'll do it as Fukudomi puts that one away. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. Nobody on the board yet here in Washington. And it's Marlon Byrd at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far.
Well, it's always nice to have a defensive replacement coming off the bench and holding a lead or holding a deficit and giving yourself a chance to win. Now he needs to come up with a big play.
And that's going to bring Aramis Ramirez up.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. And you have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
No one out and a runner on first. Here's the first pitch. That one's wide. Strasburg missing.
Look, Gary, the way this is going so far here in the 4th, I mean, they do have 3 hits. So they've had a couple of base runners, but I think that because they're not mounting hit after hit, they may have to put some plays on to get the runners moving.
The pitch. Swing and a drive. Deep left center. 1 down. The runner's tagging from first.
The center fielder has a good angle to run this one down. He calls off the left fielder. Great catch.
Barney will be at the plate.
But Gary, he struggles with runners on base, so look for them to go right at him at the plate now.
One on, 1 out. Strike one. Steven Strasburg, he's quickly ahead on that. Count goes to 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. And I mean, that's the hardest pitch for a hitter to try to stay back on. That's why he was out in front of that one.
Hit in the dirt. Espinosa's there. And Barney set down.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring. Here we go, Gary. These are the moments that big game hitters like Alfonso Soriano live for. Let's see if he can get it done.
A terrific talent here for this team. Man on third, 2 down. Well, the decision here obviously is a great respect for the hitter. He's going to get the free pass.
Yeah, but I'm not sure either of these guys likes this. They'd like to go at each other and have the challenge and see who could come out on top.
So up next, Giovanni Soto. 0 for 1 thus far. Soriano covers first. Bird, the runner at third. First one to Soto. Here's the pitch. That'll do it as they put that one away. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit, and strand a couple. They've still got the shutout here at Nationals Park. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve. And Zambrano's pitch too low, taken for a ball.
That 2-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. 1, because it gets ground ball outs, but 2, it sets up his other pitches.
Smash towards the hole. Caught. Play made by Barney. It's Adam LaRoche coming up now, 1 away. Lined out last time up. And LaRoche starts the at-bat. First pitch. Ball! No luck that time for Zambrano as he misses inside. And he takes a strike on that fastball. 1-1.
Now that he's elevated his eyes looking for that high fastball, let's see if he goes back down in the zone.
One pitch. There's a swing, line drive, center field, and that gets down. LaRoche has got a hit. That's going to bring Jason Worth up.
Well, that's all you can ask your hitter to do. Find a way to get on base, and he does with 1 out. That base hit right there. A little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can move him around and possibly score a run. Well, there's not a lot that Jason Worth can't do on a baseball field. If there's one area of weakness, it's hitting with runners in scoring position. But you look at the overall numbers and the fact that he's a Gold Glove caliber defender, he is the complete package.
Here's Worth's first look. No luck that time for Zambrano as he misses inside. Well, Jason Worth, with the numbers that John was talking about, has earned himself a big-time, long-term contract. We'll see if he can keep the numbers up with the money.
I really want to see how he...
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And Fukudomi's there. Roams over, puts it away. And Rick Ankiel at the plate, runner on first. His career number 196 lifetime against the Cubs. Zambrano with the delivery. And it's fouled off. Strike 2 now with no balls and 2 strikes. Ankiel needs to protect the strike zone. Fouled off. Hairston Jr. on the go. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. There's Soriano for the third out. Carlos Zambrano, there's some good work off the mound. Well, he's displaying the mastery of the mound right now. That's the story on both sides here. 4 innings in the books here at Nationals Park. And DeWitt's batting. Now Ramos sets the target. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning.
Well, he stayed with that ground ball. Tough play. Able to just chuck it over there after he grabs it. He's out.
Zambrano at the plate. Lined out in his last at bat. One out, nobody on. Strasburg gets set and delivers. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
They need more offense right now, Gary. I mean, only leaving 2 runners on base. We're moving through the middle part of this game, heading into the later part of the game. I mean, they need to give themselves some opportunities to score runs. Patience at the plate. Get somebody on.
Waves and misses at the curve, just like that. 0-2.
Well, he fooled him terribly with that pitch. And I mean, that is one of those pitches right there that you have to notice it out of the hand, recognize it early so you can stay back and try to drive that thing the other way.
And it's fouled away. Tries to ring him up with a fastball away, but it's 1-2. He fouls that one off.
Well, a great piece of hitting right there to stay alive in this at-bat. A tough pitch. He fouls it off. Now he's hoping that the pitcher will make a mistake so he can drive one.
This is popped down the right field line. Should be room. And Worth takes care of that one.
This one's hit high enough that the right fielder was able to get into foul territory, know where the wall is, and make the catch. Nice job.
And it's Kosuke Fukudome at the plate. The lifetime average 345 off Washington. Base is empty and 2 down. Here's the first pitch to Fukudome. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
But Gary, even with an 0-1 count, he's willing to sit back and see if the pitcher's going to throw him another strike or not. A good opportunity to get ahead. 0-2.
Strasburg gets set and delivers. Good patience there and a good eye. Fukudome letting that one go by for a ball to even the count up. The 1-1 on the way. And he watches one at the knees, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch coming. That misses the strike zone away to even things at 2. Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Lines this one to the left side, out of play. Swings, hits this one. Fielded by Morgan. And in there, 3-for-3 ball game. And that'll bring Starlin Castro to the plate.
This could be demoralizing for the pitcher. You have an at-bat that goes that long, and you think you had him a couple times, and he fouled off some tough pitches, and he ends up getting that base hit. He really has to refocus himself and settle down.
puts a little pressure on the defense and on the pitcher right now. Speed at first base, tie game. You've got to hold them close, but you can't be distracted. You still have to go after the hitter.
That ends the half inning. Espinosa with a defensive play to do it. And heading to the dugout, Steven Strasburg. He's battling now. It looks like runs are going to be scarce in this game. And coming up, we'll see the Nationals. Leadoff hitter is going to be Wilson Ramos. Shot back to first. That should be a base hit. He's going to try to stretch it.
Well, this is just a good piece of hitting right here. No out starting the inning, and you're put yourself in scoring position. That's big.
No one out and a runner on second. And the first pitch. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Zambrano. 0-1. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And it's starting to head out towards the wall. He's thinking extra bases. And they win it. Game-winning run is across.
Well, it's been a great one here today, Gary, and it's all because of the pitching. Outstanding pitching, really leading them to victory.
Yeah, we like to recognize outstanding performances in our game, so let's do it right now with our Player of the Game award. Magnificent pitching from the youngster, Steven Strasburg.
Well, any starting pitcher will tell you that the last thing he wants to ever have to do is to turn the game over to the bullpen. They like to finish what they start, and that's exactly what he did today. He had all his pitches working, and he had complete command of the strike zone out there. He kept his lineup in check for the entire game and finished it strong.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
I guess it's that time again. We wrap up this 2K Sports broadcast of MLB. For John, Steve, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Adieu, adieu.